Hello guys, welcome to Learning Attitude channel. Today we'll see what are the Python variables and some basic example of Python variables. So we'll see what are the Python variables, variable names, how to declare the variables and what will be the syntax of the variables, how to assign multiple values to variables, how to output the variables by using print function on the console, and how to declare the global variables and how to use the global variables. So first we'll see what are the Python variables. Python has no command for declaring the variables. Means there is no command to declare the variables in Python. A variable is created the moment you first assign the value to it. Means if you assign any value to the variable, it will be created. So let's see one example for this. So let's take one variable name x. X is equal to, will assign integer value 5 to it, and another variable name y will assign string value to it. Hello. Let's print these two variables. Print x, print y. You will be able to see 5 and hello in output console. We have just assigned the value to the variable and it is created. Let's go to next point. Variables do not need to be declared with any particular type and can even change type after they have been set. Means here we do not need to declare any type, means integer, string, float, anything. If we have entered the 5, it will be taken as an integer. If we are entering any if we are entering any value in double quotes, then it will be taken as a string. If we are giving any value like 5.5, it will be taken as a float. So basically you don't need to declare the particular type, and you can change the type after they have been set. Means you can change the type from integer to string also. So let's see one example for this. In this example we'll use same variable name, means x. We'll use first, we'll assign the integer value, and then to same variable we'll assign string value. So to assign the string we have to use double quote. So here I have mentioned hello. Okay, let's print this variable to see the output. Here the output will, because the integer value is overridden with the string, so that's why we are able to see here hello. Now if you mention the string value about to the integer, then it will print the integer value. Means it is getting overridden with the integer. Here you can see it is printing 5. So let's move to next point. Casting. To specify the data type of variable, this can be done with casting. You can, means by using casting you can declare the variable type. Means variable is the type of string or integer or float, like that. So let's see one example for this. So let's see one example for casting. Let's take one variable name x. Here I will mention string variable 3, and then y with integer 4, 6, then z as a float 4. Let's print these variables y and z. So you will be able to see here different types of variables. Means this is string, this is integer, and this is float. It has taken by default .0 because it is a float value. let's move to next point. Get the type. Get the data type of variable with type function. So type is the inbuilt function of Python which will take the data type of particular variable. So let's see one example for this. Let's take one variable name x with some integer value and variable y with some string value. Hello world. Hello world. Okay, let's print. Now here we wanted to know the type of variable, which data type. So what I will use? I will use the type inbuilt function to get the information regarding data type. So let's print type of x and print type of y. See, you will be able to see here the type of the variable. Means first we have declared the integer. Here it is showing int. Second string. Here it is showing string. If you give dot 0 means 7.0, it will show the float. See here, it is showing as a float value. Let's move to next point. String variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. Meaning it's you can use double quote to declare any string value or a single quote also. So let's see one example for this. So let's take one variable name x. Here we'll use double quote to declare the string and variable y with a single quote. World. Let's print these two variables. Print y. You will be able to see both strings are printed properly. Meaning is we can use double quote or a single quote also to declare the string variables. Variables names are case sensitive. So let's see one example for this. We'll take one variable with lowercase name a and we'll assign one value to it 4, and then we'll use same letter with capital means uppercase and we'll assign one string value to it. Let's print small a and print capital. Let me run this program. You will be able to see two different values are printed because variable names are case sensitive, means small a is different and capital is different. So let's move to next slide. Python names. A variable name must be start with a letter or the underscore character. So these are some basic rules to declare the variable name. A variable name cannot start with a number. Means you cannot start the variable name with any number like 2, 3, 4. So you have to use the letter or the underscore character. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscore. Means A to Z, 0 to 9 and underscore. You cannot use any special character here. Special character in the sense at the rate, hash, like that. So it should be alphanumeric characters and underscore. Means A to Z, 0 to 9 and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive. As we saw in previous point, variable names are case sensitive. Means great, great and great. So are the three different variables. Means all lowercase word, one camel case and all uppercase. So even though the word name great is same, but this can be a three different variables. So let's see example for this. So in this example we'll use different variable names. First we'll declare my var. Var means variable. We'll use the short form hello. So this is complete. This is completely lowercase. So let me copy and paste it here. So this time we'll use one underscore in between. Second, this time we'll give underscore at start. As we know, right? We can use underscore at the starting. We can start with the underscore and in between. We can include one capital letter in between also. We can give complete variable name in uppercase. My var. And we can use alphanumeric means character means digit also. My var 2. So let's print this. Now here you will be able to see there will be no syntax error because we have followed the variable names rule. So here you will be able to see all variables are printed properly. Now what are the invalid syntax? So let's declare some variables with invalid syntax. So you cannot start with a digit. So let's start this variable with digit name 2. Then you cannot give space or anything in between variable name. So we'll use one space here with underscore and without underscores. So we'll print these three variables. If I run this program, you will be able to see there will be syntax errors. You will be able to see syntax error, invalid syntax. So it is not following the naming convention as per the Python regulations. So let's move to next point. Multi-words variables name can be declared. Means you can use multiple words in a continuation. Let's see one example for this. So we'll take one variable my variable name is equal to hello. Let me copy this. Variable caps will take name and we'll take an example for underscore also. Underscore and underscore. Let's print these three variables. So you will be able to see this in a console. Means there will be no syntax error. We can use variable names means multiple words in a continuation. So you can see here I have not used any space. I have given the underscore here. If you give the space, it will give the syntax error. So if you wanted to use the multiple words variable, it should be either in continuation or you can use the to differentiate between the variable name, you can use the underscore. Suppose if I remove the underscore from here, you will be able to see the syntax error. Let me remove the underscore. Now let me run the program. You will be able to see there will be syntax error in third. variable. See, my variable name, there is a syntax error. So let's move to next slide. Assign multiple values. How we can assign the multiple values to the variable. Python allows to assign values to multiple variables in one line. Meaning it's we can assign values to multiple variables in a single line. So suppose meaning it's we can assign multiple values to the multiple variables in a single line. So let's see one example for this. So let's declare the three variables in a line: x, comma y, comma z is equal to, and value to assign these variables. So we'll string value orange, comma banana, comma let's take apple. Okay. Now we'll print these three variables and see the output. Let me run the program. So you can see here the three variable has assigned with three different values in string value. So like this you can declare the multiple values to multiple variables in a single line. Let's move to next point. Python allows to assign same value to multiple variables in one line. Here meaning is, in first example we have seen multiple variables and multiple values, but in this we'll see same value to the multiple variables in a single line, means in a one line. So let's see one example for previous example we have seen multiple variables and multiple values. In this example we'll see multiple variables but single value. Now values, so we have used the comma here to distinguish between the variables names. Here we have to use the is equal to, so that it will be assigned to, so that single value will be assigned to different variables. X is equal to y is equal to z and is equal to the value which we wanted to assign. So let's take apple string value and print variables, print x, print y and print z. You will be able to see same value is assigned to different variables here. So you can declare the multiple variable names with a single value also in one line. Let's move to next point. If you have a collection of values in a list, tuple, etc., Python allows you to extract the values into variables. This is called unpacking. Means if you have assigned multiple values to a single variable, then by using that variable you can split those values with a different variable names. So let's see one example for this, so you will be more clear about this. So in this example we will take one variable named fruits is equal to apple, comma banana, comma orange. Now we can split these values. So let's take three variables x, comma y, comma z is equal to, we have to assign the first variable name, means fruit. So in this example what we have done, we have assigned different values to fruits and then we have assigning fruits to different variable names. So we have taken three variables. As we have assigned three values here, so we have taken three variables. So let's print these variables: print x, print y, print z. So now you can see x is assigned with apple, y is assigned with banana, and z is assigned with the orange. Let's move to next slide. Output variables. How to print the variables in console. To print the variables, we can use the print function, which is inbuilt function of Python. Means in previous examples also we have seen to print the variables we are using the print function. Display multiple variables separated by comma. We can display the multiple variables also by using comma, by using single print function. So let's see. So let's take one variable named x and assign value to it like Python, then y, Python program will take. Now you can print these two variables by using comma. So there is no need to give print two times. You can just give comma in between the variable name. So you will be able to see here Python program. You can see here Python program. Let's move to next point. Output the variables by using plus operator. So let's see one example for. Let's take one variable x is equal to Python and y is equal to program. Now print x plus y. So here we are using the plus operator. In previous example we have used the comma. So let me run this program. You will be able to see it is printed Python program. Means it is just showing the addition. Means Python program. Let's move to next point. For numbers, plus character works as a mathematical operator. Means for characters, it will work as a mathematical operator. Means if you give any integer value, it will be printed as an addition. So let's see one example for this. We'll take one variable name x with the value integer value 5 and second variable y with integer value 10 and print x plus y. In output you will be able to see 15. See here it is showing as 15 because it will be operated as a mathematical operator. So let's move to next point. In print function, when try to combine a string and number with a plus operator, Python will give an error. Means you cannot use the plus operator inside the print function when you are using the string and number variables. So let's see one example for this. So we'll take one variable name x with integer value 6 and second variable name y with the string value, and we'll try to add x plus y. Now this will give us a error because Python doesn't allow the string and integer data type by using plus operator in print function. So you can see here there is a type error. Unsupported operand types for plus. For plus operator you cannot use this. That's why it is giving type error, unsupported operand type. Let's move to next point. Output multiple variables in the print function is to separate them with commas, which even supports different data types. So in previous example we have seen the plus operator which was giving the error when we was using the string and integer. But if you wanted to print string and integer both the data types, then you can use the comma. So let's see one example for this. Let's take one variable with the integer value and second variable with the string value, hello, and print. Now this time we'll use the comma to print the variables. You will be able to see both the variables are printed and there is no error. So you can use the comma to print different data types variables. Let's move to next slide. Global variables. Variables that are created outside of a function are known as a global variables. So when you use the function in Python program and you declare any variable outside that function, it will be declared as a global variables. Meaning is you can use that variable in any of the function. Means if you declare the 2 or 3 functions, you can use the same variable name in those functions, also in the main body of the program. Global variables can be used both inside of function and outside also. Let's see one example for this. So let's declare one variable name x with some string value or some. To declare the function in Python, we have to use def. So let me give one name to the function, myfunc, double quote, and let's print the value Python is we'll use a plus operator here, x, and then we'll call the function myfunc. So in this program, what we have done, we have declared one global variable. So this variable we have declared outside of the function, so that's why it is called as global variable. And we have defined one function myfunc, and it is just simply printing the global variable. We are calling the function. So let's run this program. You will be able to see Python is awesome. It is showing, means it is calling the global variable inside a function. Means we can use the global variable inside a function. Let's move to next point. Create a variable with the same name inside a function. This variable will be local and can only be used inside the function. The global variable with the same name will remain as it was, global and with the original value. So to understand this point, let's see one example for this. So here we'll take one variable name a is equal to awesome. So we have declared one global variable and one function. We'll use myfunc, and we'll use the same variable name inside the function also. And here we'll give some different value. Fantastic. And we'll print Python is plus operator x, sorry, a, and we'll call the function, and below this we'll print the global variable also, which is declared outside the function. Python is plus operator and a. Now what will happen here? When I run this program, it will first call the function. In function, it will print the Python is fantastic, because we have used this same variable name inside the function also. So it will take fantastic value here, and then outside the function it will take the Python is awesome. So it will take a global variable. It will not take a fantastic, because fantastic is just for the function inside the function. So it will be act as a local variable inside the function, and this will be the global variable. So if you use the same variable name, it will be overwritten with the local value inside the function. So let me run this program. So you will be able to see Python is fantastic first, and then Python is awesome. Let's move to next point. To create the global variable inside the function, use a global keyword. So in last example, we have used the same name of global variable inside the function, but that was a local variable. So to declare the global variable inside the function, we have to use the global keyword. So outside the function, you don't need to declare any global keyword there, but inside the function you have to declare the global variable to declare the global variable. Use the keyword to change global variable inside the function with a different value. Suppose I have used a global variable outside the function with some name, and if I want to use the same name inside the function also and change the value of that function, then I can use the global keyword there to declare the global variable. So let's see one example for this. So let's take one variable name A, awesome. We'll define one function, my function. Now here, to declare the variable inside the function, you have to use the global. So to declare the global variable inside the function, you have to use global, and here I will use the same name because I wanted to override the value. So here you can see outside the function, no need to declare any global variable. So outside the function, no need to declare any global keyword, but inside the function you have to use the global keyword. So I wanted to override the value, so I have declared the same name, then A, and assign the value to it. So let's take this time fantastic. Okay, and then I'll call the function and then print Python is plus operator and A. So what will happen here? So first we have declared the global variable with value awesome. Then we have declared the global variable inside the function with the same name, and then overwritten the value with a different. So here we have declared one global variable outside the function, and inside the function also we have used the global keyword and used the same name, and then we have given the different value and then call the function. So let me run this program. You will be able to see Python is fantastic. See here, it is showing as a Python is fantastic. So basically, to declare the variable means global variable inside the function, you can use the global keyword. So this is all about the Python variables. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you in next video. Thank you.